Hey everybody, in this YouTube video I'm going to teach you how to take the fuel cap off. So step one, you're going to want to turn it lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. So you're going to want to turn it right so you tighten it. That's how you take it off. Well, that's just to start wheat harvest, so that's what we're doing. There's the 3 combines. Got done barley a couple hours ago. Pulled in this grain field of ours that was barley. Pulled in the stubble dig transition. So now that's why our hoppers are still folded out. Then we're gonna come in here, get this done. As you can see, the gate's pretty tight. I don't know how many acres this is. It's not a super big field. It's maybe like 100 acres. Well, maybe 140. Not exactly sure, but anyway. This is the first barley field. Well, here's the first field of wheat for the year, boys and girls. This wheat's actually not too bad, but most of our wheat's laying down, so I'm not super excited, to be honest. I'm mostly just excited that harvest is advancing and we're getting closer to the end. There's Dad. He just dropped the pan under Abe's combine with the straw chopper lowered. So it's, yeah, you put this pan under there, it catches all the straw, and then he's sifting through right now and just seeing how much seeds are actually in the, how many seeds are in the straw, because that's what we need to know. If it's not separating properly, there'll be a lot of seeds in the straw that we're throwing out the back end. So we might need to make some adjustments based off what he sees, but we'll see here. Well, that combine shut down. There's a rock. He picked up a rock in the header. It didn't slip the slip clutch. Then it went past the feeder house. Then it didn't fall into the rock trap, and it went right into his rotor, so that's not good.
Heard the rock, did you just stop, or did you notice something different? No, I shut it off right away. I think the rock's still in the combine, because as it was slowing down, I could hear it rattling around, and there's still...
Well, that's not good. They just told us to finish up his row. He got out and walked, and he found combine parts at the back of his combine from the chopper blowing them out. So still I don't know how long it's going to be shut down, but he's definitely shut down. Well, more bad news. More bad news.
Can I bring my auger in now?
Yeah, you can bring the auger in. Give him a little more room. Just gonna go over my header. Okay, more bad news. Abe is now having troubles. There's a weird squealing noise coming from his header, so I gotta take a listen. I think it's a bearing in his roller for the canvas. Well, there goes another combine to the service truck. Something on his left-hand canvas, I think. There's the other combine over there. Oh, man. Well, time for supper. You know it's not good when more than half the crew is at the service truck, so you got to eat supper where they are. So I'm gonna park on this side of the road and walk over there. Disappointing. Okay, we're shutting down for the night. We did get this field done, just barely. It's getting pretty dewy, so we're gonna shut down. Like, you can just see the dust in the tractor's headlights. Actually, there's some mist I gotta get. So yeah, that's... Okay, here's an update. Abe did not have a blown bearing or something with the roller. There's just a guard bent that was making a noise rubbing on the knife section, so that was the only problem with his. There's a guard bent down hitting the section making noise. The other combine, unit 3, it was not a rock that went through it. It was actually a disc blade, like a rusty disc blade from a long time ago. Okay, we're back to the bin site. We got that field done. Now we're shutting down. I'm gonna shut down, and then that one combine's still broken, obviously, so we're gonna basically, me, Abe, and the grain cart guy are all gonna get in the grain cart tractor and ride over to the other field, and then I'm gonna stay there. Abe's gonna get a pickup, and the grain cart guy's taking the grain cart into town because there's a problem with the tractor. It's making a weird noise. Abe's gonna pick up the grain cart guy in town, and I'm gonna help him work on that combine. Right now it's 9:22. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. See you tomorrow. Well, it's the next, well, no, actually, it's not the next day. Last you heard from me, it was Saturday night. We had this broke down combine. I'm sitting in it right now, about to take it home. So Sunday, yesterday, Dad went to Rimby and he got a used straw chopper. Then this morning we brought the combine into town. They put the chopper on, and now I'm taking it back to the field. Got to put a couple shields on, hook back on the straight cut header, then go to the field, make sure all my combine settings are proper, and then switch out because I like my combine more. Well, here's our bin site. We rent this yard. We rent those 4 bins, so we're just allowed to use the yard. There's our tridem. So I got back here and hooked onto the header. I had to put a couple shields on. Now I'm fueling up. Jason just went to get the fuel truck for me. I shut off the engine just so it's quiet because I hate being up here while it's running. It's just irritating. Okay, looks like I need 2 hands to do that. Hey everybody, in this YouTube video, I'm gonna teach you how to take the fuel cap off. So step 1, you're gonna wanna turn it lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. So you're gonna wanna turn it right so you tighten it. That's how you take it off. Oh, wow, you got it over the opposite way. I guess this one has reverse threads, that's why. Then, if you're an S-Series owner or whatever other models, you're gonna wanna take this thing out because it's junk. With our big nozzle, it just gums up and shuts off the fuel nozzle. So make sure that wherever you set this, it's really clean, just like so. Jason just got here. I'm just gonna video this. This is how you fuel up a combine. Yep, you're good. It's at like half a tank now. I think the pump's still off. There we go. Yep, we're good. Okay, we're leaving the bin site now. We got the header on. We made it to the field. There was some dirt on the header randomly, so I just cleaned that out. Now we're gonna fire it up for the first time with the new to us straw chopper. Well, wheat harvest is a success so far. We're going. It's dusty, it's windy, crops laying down. Trucks are being loaded, going around these stupid power poles. Yeah, there's the ups and downs. Well, it just turned out on my pass. Tyler's having some trouble with his unload auger. It's making a weird noise or something, so since I'm full anyway, I'm driving over there to help him, so gotta put my boots on. I'm the grain cart guy now. Okay, PTO on. Now I gotta open, flow gates open, I think. Shut her down. Good. Are we good to go? Okay, I guess we're gonna get out again. one at a time. They're only good if you eat one at a time. There goes the grain cart off to town to go to the welding shop. So we're gonna keep combining. Dad just brought that truck up here. So we're gonna go down and back and then dump into the truck stationary. Okay. We have a chore to do. So we're waiting for a truck. This one's loaded, wherever it is over there. So I gotta see how full I am and see if I'll make it all the way down and back again. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it down and back. I can't even see out of my camera, man. Cameras are very important. See, super clear now. I can actually see through my camera and make it useful. Also, like as I was saying, if you don't have cameras in your combine, you should just sell the combine. But it's funny that I say that because I'm the only one with any cameras on the combine. Okay, so since I'm waiting now, I got out and did a little pre-trip on my combine, and I actually gotta change a section, so that's what we're gonna do. Out with the old, in with the new. Oh, come on. Sometimes these things can be ignorant getting around the yard. There we go. Let's get that bolt in. Okay, we got it changed. So now this gets added to my collection of broken sections. Where's my other ones? Oh, actually, I got a different collection over there. Okay, one combine unloaded. The other two, we're just gonna go a little bit more until we're full, but now we're in a cool line. So I'm on the last pass, he's on the last pass over there, and then the biggest part of this field, we call it the B half. The biggest part of the B half will be done. Then we move to some smaller ones, but like the amount of acres on this quarter, probably we're done half of them now. Okay, so I just talked to Dad I just talked to him on the two-way, and it turns out that the grain cart, the bushing was like failing or whatever, so there was some play there. And then when Dad went to look at that, he noticed the frame was cracked, so that's actually why it's at the welding shop. Yeah, so they obviously went home at 5, and they're gonna do it tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have the grain cart for tomorrow. Well, we're shutting down for supper. Supper wagon's here, everyone's here. We're celebrating Jason's birthday with lasagna, so pretty exciting. Well, it's getting later now. 7:40. We're done supper obviously by now. Gotta have that thing down. It's laying down in quite a few spots there, like right there, it's really bad. But this isn't even the bad field. The one across those trees is gonna be a nightmare. Oh, it's still actually fairly windy. I gotta put my hood on. So I'm just running along here, the trees, making sure to cut it. Holy crap! I was trying to cut it fairly low because it's not standing super tall here, and I pretty much got a garden in here. I actually need 2 hands to do this. Okay, well, I got my header unplugged and I got going again, and I didn't even get past where I was plugged, and then something happened. There's a noise, and then I seen a spark, so I think there's a rock maybe. You'll see there's some of that dirt. That's hopefully just gonna clean out. I don't see any rocks in there. I should just make sure that that is gonna clean out. Yeah, that's just loose stuff. There is nothing more annoying than pushing dirt in the middle of your header, because you never know until you can't combine anymore. Okay, it's 9:30. It's getting pretty dark now.
Maybe.
We're just trying to figure out what the truck situation is going to be for the next little piece we go into. Now we just have a little bit of a block to do. which starts right here. This machine sink is really handy. Don't want to screw up in front of Dad. Good way to get in trouble, and then the whole two-way crew knows what you screwed up. So yeah, let's combine. We're moving on to the next little piece. There's two more little bits. There's probably like, geez, I don't know, 30 acres left on this half section. This is all broke up. Well, it's it's actually 10:02 now. So it's definitely the latest night we've combined yet this year, which is really surprising. Jeez, my baby dad's stalling. So I'm sure something bad goes wrong every time I start videoing. I just was combining along, and I hear Abe come on the radio. He says, "Yeah, it's pretty wet along here. I'm spinning," and then no reply. No one said anything, and then you give it it was probably like a solid 6.5 seconds, and then you hear, "Yeah, I'm stuck." So, I mean, like, it's disappointing, especially considering we don't have the grain cart here. But, like, it's kind of one of those things, like, what do you do? But when you laugh about it, even though it's not actually funny, kind of just makes you feel better. So yeah.
Do you copy?
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah. Are you stuck? Yep.
Yep.
Okay, just stop there. Don't chew her down. We'll get a tractor.
Oh, gotta get the tractor. I'm hyper now for some weird reason. So Jason's going to grab the 9560. Gee whiz, I wasn't cutting very low. This dark. It's hard to see when it's dark. Let's see what our problem here is, boys and girls, I guess, because, well, the straw's pretty cold, but it's not tough. Usually by about an hour ago, it would be really tough. We're very fortunate to finally go late. There's the 9560. Oh, there's a crop right there. Okay, so I'm getting mixed up in the dark, like we all do, let alone trying to video. So the 560 is backed up. You can't tell on the video very well, but it's all backed up and stuff. They're gonna tug Abe out, and then we're gonna keep combining. Okay, so I was trying to get my phone out so I could video them talking on the two-way. Didn't get it out in time, so I gave up, but he went to pull them tight, the chain got tight, they tugged and the chain broke. If we just would have had our grain cart here, it's got a very strong rope. The grain cart tractor would have been here. Like, we've been combining for like a month. What day is it? It's the 9th. Almost a month. It's almost been a month of harvest. No one's got stuck yet. And of course, someone had to get stuck the one day we don't have the grain cart tractor. It's unfortunate. Well, there goes my last load of the night. Last load of this field, so that's good. Like, we're right along the highway here. We started way up on the hill. We did the full half section today, and that we did pretty good considering we didn't have a grain cart. Well, we made it back to the farm, so that's it for today, folks. What time is it even? It's 12, pretty much 12:20. Letting these things cool down, and then hold on. And then I'm heading into the house. So we'll see you tomorrow.